It's your host, MMG Smurf, and yeah, we're gonna be getting down. Today we're gonna be getting down to Smash Bros. We got our event later today, and I just need to set a few things up in the background. We'll get right with you. Gig it. Alright, folks, coming in hot. Coming in hot. It's your boy. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. It's KOTH day. We gotta switch this time. This thing says 6 p.m., but we've been pushing it back 30 minutes. Been a bit since I played some Smash. I wanted to get my Ethernet connection thing figured out before I played some more Smash. I got a little pissed last time. Not just because of gameplay and I'm butt, but because the connection was a little messed up. Oops. So today we're, I'm happy that that's fixed. I'm happy that that seems like it's fixed today. I'm not gonna buy Min Min. Ethernet issues, yeah. My my adapter. Ooh, did I just? I feel like I just fucked things up. Let me check stream now. Fucking A. Nope, we good. Okay. Just move my thing and the screen dropped out for a second. Yeah, but I feel like my my Ethernet adapter for Ultimate for Switch was a little messed up. It was a little messed up for a second there. Hey, Amiibo would be sweet. They just came out with new. Meow. Look, 1 second. I turn this music down just a little bit. I had it turned up during the break, but I'm a soft speaker. I don't like to speak super loud. I'm not a screamer, unless the boys is on. You know what I'm saying? A bit at a gig. Yeah. Be sweet. They just came out with a new. I'm not even sure what Amiibo is. What is Amiibo? Like, inform me. I don't know what that is exactly. I'm like, what is Amiibo? Well, again, I can always go to Google, which I will be doing afterwards, especially if I'm curious. Oh, get that good flicking. Yeah, get that good flicking. If you don't get that good flick. I try not to lose my first game. I'm like a week on stream.
2, 1, go!
They probably won't, but like, I don't know. So it's going forever now. He is getting annihilated. Oh, you like? You got like 120 up, so I'm like, I really don't think it's best. I just went for dunk after dunk there. Oof. Oh my god, I could not get out of there. I gotta find a way to avoid that multi swing there. Advantage on all of those. Oh, wow. How much has gotta let this guy through? You can stream anywhere. There's a Wi-Fi connection.
Lucas
Like,
wins.
there's a hotspot and use data. Right there, see? Yeah, I applied for LinkedIn. Have you applied for LinkedIn streaming? What's up, Low Watt? I applied for LinkedIn streaming recently, but I haven't. They're like, yeah, we suggest making more videos on LinkedIn. Like, okay, I gotta make LinkedIn format videos then. That's they're asking for a lot. They're like, they want you to live stream and we want you to video edit.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh wow. Oh, what the? Are you serious? Wow, bro. I'm like literally offended by some of this shit. Oh my god. Fine, I'm not gonna touch you then. If that's what you're gonna do every time I get close to you. Bro. This connection's not helping. Yeah, I'm like, that's why you died. Like, what do you think you're getting off on, bro? Like, I can't move. I didn't even realize that the last stock just came back on Do Pretty Nasty. There's some dudes over there doing a morning show that are hustling, and it got me thinking for sure. But I have started watching. Gotcha, meow meow. Yeah, I had to apply because I was like, bruh. But yeah, I might start posting some videos over there. I've only done like 1 or 2 videos to our one thing. Just so I can get some of that vibe over there. What did I choose to fight him again? He's actually not the type of lag that I want to go against. We are still tethered, yeah. Oh my god. Make sure he dies too. Oh, it hit him though. Oh my god.
Lucas wins.
Yo. We fried him. Good God. Look who's here. What up, EXO? Hydro. Okay, Hydro. Coming out. I see you. Yeah, I'll take those sign-ups. We'll be starting at 6:30. They'll get warmed up. Let me make sure I got up in time. You know, usually it's been taking us a while to get up and stuff, and I got some hours in earlier, so it's like let's get some MMG done. Let's get some go time. Okay, I gotta back out of that thing. Yeah, back up. Oh my! Somebody clip that. Like, what was that? We got Hydro, we got EXO, of course your boy. What's up, Smurf? Oof, got to leave at 6:45. Oh, damn. Bro. That ain't cool, EXO. This was a new match. I'm gonna fight this dude again if I can. I'm gonna still keep you on the list. In case it's one of those, I gotta go, and we still working by the time you get back. Yeah, I've been pushing back a little bit, just 30 minutes, just 30 minutes back. Give people some time, give myself some time. We were considering moving all the way back to 7 o'clock, and I was like, I don't know about 7.
3, 2, 1, go!
Damn, he out here working it. You gonna survive that? Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? No way. fucking jump! No way!
Pikachu wins.
I'm gonna put you on. It's like not yet camaraderie, but yeah, you can sign up. No, just taking sign-ups.
1, go.
Vote for that Pika, huh? Bro, can't land anything. Wow, wait, nothing here. How though? Nothing is hitting.
Game. Lucas wins.
That was a game. Nothing was hitting this man. I feel like landing back air on top of him, forward air on top of him. Nothing hit. And I'm like, my damage is up really high. If I get this grab in, the upward toss. He just gets that nice boost. Man, dude, peak is so annoying. So quick, so quick. Anybody fast, and the, I mean, man, Lucas has a lot to deal with though. Fast, floaties, shielded, spammers. Bruh, thing is so long. I delayed that. Why? I don't think he could beat me again.
Dog Samus.
Like, wow, just like a spammer though. They have these long ass matches. They do nothing but cower in the corner, and then they play once.
Three, two, one, go!
前に俺は倒せない。
Oops. I think maybe the stick got jammed up a bit. But yeah, we're about 20 minutes to start today. Yeah, his face on this situation, as you said. Wow, though. I can't even make this match on stage. There's like no room. It doesn't make sense.
2, 1, go!
No hesitation.
Your pocket skinny like a loose. I got the juice.
One second, controller issues. This thing's getting stuck. So I'm like, but it's a fairly new controller, so I'm like, it should not be getting stuck for any reason. But I just had this happen to another controller, and so I'm like, dude, am I doing something? Or like, what the fuck? But that controller was like 2 years old, so I'm like, I gave it, like, oh, it must be its lifespan. Alright, it's not getting stuck anymore, so that's good. Maybe I should try that with the other controller too. What the fuck? That'll be dope. I feel like I did try that a lot with the other controller though. I feel like it just ran its lifespan. It'd be really dope if I could get it back, because Pro controllers are really nice. Yeah, it's stick. The other one's stick though. It just feels really loose at this point. Like, again, it's 2 years old, so like when it messed up and stuff, I was kind of expecting it. I'm like, yeah, I can't. It's a 2-year-old controller. They gonna let me get back online without saying bullshit? Yeah, we got 10 minutes. 10 minutes to today's event.
Step into the ring.
Alrighty, folks. Ignore that timer. It's time for some King of the Hill. Your boy MMG Smurf. This is your first time tuning into one of our King of the Hill events. This is the first person to 10 total wins event. That's how you get first place. If you're part of our tickets reward system on Discord, we're going to continue the event after 10 and do a first to 5 and a first to 3, and that's it. So you'll earn tickets, which you can. So for first place today, you can either you get the $5 and tickets, or you just get the $5. Yeah, that's how that works. So let's get it. I think this is gonna be a fun one. Boom, here's the list. Which maybe I need to make this fun. I don't know. Why is it doing that? What's up? What is that? What is this? I mean, what is that? What is that? Let's crop that thing in there. Yeah. Alright, again, the first person to 10 total wins event, basically. It's a best of one rotation. When you lose, we ask that you rotate out of the arena so that we can keep things nice and lag-free, or as lag-free as possible in these online states. Thank you, Infinite, for adding those names to the list. Hopefully you didn't miss any there. Let me scroll up and see. I know you're jumping in late. I'm not sure if you're on D-Live. D-Live leaves a nice little trail, which you might have missed. Yeah, Cherry. Just missed Cherry after Camaraderie. And so let me get the Infinite in here. Max out, computer! Max out! You ain't playing unless you playing with it. Said you ain't playing unless you playing with it. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder. How do I push them both into the VB? Join without me. Yeah. Hello. Hello.
Been a while, man. What's up?
You know, bots and Boogan style. Kicking it.
How's the new place?
It's nice. It's nice. You know, got more room. Feel free.
There's a lot of us here.
Cool. Sorry I missed that, Team Dog. How many tickets do I have? It's a hot dog. A little sauerkraut. A little ketchup. Mustard, excuse me. How many tickets do I have? I'm going to do the same thing. I'm looking in the Discord for that answer. So I'll post it there, and it's a lot of numbers. So before I give you that answer, let's check it out. Underneath the Quests and Bounties tab, I'm going to scroll to... what's your question? 1 second.
Dragons 80 tickets.
Okay, thank you, Infinite. Got a little distracted there. 80. Great.
Find that in the
Bounty board. Yeah. So most of them, if it's info related, it'll be titled info. But for anything specific to it, it's board. Bounty board and quest board are where you want to go for those individual. I'm gonna earn some tickets doing this. Again, our King of the Hill event is a best of 1, but you can take part in our matchmaking system during the hill. Maybe compete in the best of 3 with somebody. Obviously, pause that when you're on the hill. But matches don't time out for a good hour, so that's nice. I got an issue today though. This controller is like fucked. I'm not sure if this is my old one or if my new one is actually just fucked. Right? I'm like, new Pro Controller done in like a month or so? Like, that's like ridiculous. I mean, it looks nice. Price is nice. Price is right. I'm like, damn, right? I gotta like, you know, I'm like, shoot, I feel like, am I gonna have that many games in it? Slash, do I not want to just like, I gotta see what's priced on like external drives and shit. So I'm like, how many games can the one hold? But it's supposed to be next gen, so it might be, you know, pretty big. Who knows? Like maybe the well, I'm just thinking like maybe game files or maybe compression has gotten better in next gen, or maybe it's gotten worse. They just didn't fix it. So. But yeah, I mean, I get that. I'm talking about like literal the size compression of a file for holding those games. And so like, yeah, like that doesn't, like all that stuff was, it sounded dope. I'm like, just like, how much is a file gonna be on that? Like, this many gigabytes on Xbox is worth, on Xbox, you know, One right now is worth this much, but like how much is gonna be worth on the next gen? Is that going up or is it down because it's like, oh, well, it supports 4K too, and so obviously when any game files just are heavier. It's just like, yeah, so like, is that a fix or broken? So, in my opinion. 300 though. You might as well get two, right? All you PS, PlayStation boys, Xbox One. Oh, I might try it out. Just play with my boys over there. I can play with my boys for low because it's a bullshit system. That's why I can play with my boys for the low. Yeah. I might have to grab that, you know, it's looking like the Switch. You know, maybe I trade my Switch in and get the Xbox.
It's like, oh man. We all have Game Pass, so like I really think we'll get, you know, Master Chief Collection for, you know, the price of Game Pass. Isn't that crazy?
Like, look at this drip. Look at this shit.
Oh, that's terrible. That is terrible.
Yeah, I'm hurt. I'm hurt off of that. I was playing some online and I'm like, bro, my thunder is going like wild sometimes. I'm not doing shit. It's just, it can't be me. I know I'm not doing that much.
Hydro, if you want to do it, go to Quartermaster's channel and type estimation tickets so you can just make sure that you have enough tickets for me to subscribe, and we can do it manually. I'll even pin you in that channel. Infinite, your mic is mega quiet. Let's try this. Is it better? Smart?
Mm.
Closer. I'm gonna unhook it and rehook it, so that helps. Alright, I unhooked, rehooked. I'll just chat you, Hydro.
Oh, dope. Camaraderie in there for them tickets.
Oh,
What you say? 20. Get it. It's time to get got.
well, welcome back, Hydro City, man.
No, if you wanna earn more tickets per round, you can pay tickets, yeah. Same as like with tournaments. I knew you wanted to sub me out.
I don't know if I'm still super quiet, but I'll go through the bounties because it seems people might not understand bounties. Essentially, in this situation, you can think of bounties as challenges. Oh man.
Let's do that again sometime.
Do the list. Here we go. Exo Death, you are up next. All right. I'm ready to get back to explaining it. $6:45. 6:45 right on the dot. Well, let's ping camaraderie. I know your Bowser was schmoving earlier. Let's even try YT. Oh, we gonna get around. We gonna get a match. Oh, there's camaraderie. He ain't here. Boykin, what's up, man? Viewer matches? Something like that. Currently, right now, we're doing something called a King of the Hill event, which is essentially, we'll put you on the list. If you look on the left-hand side of the screen, our list is right there. If you win 10 times on the hill, we'll reward you $5. So if you want to play, just type !join. I'll add you to the list. And when it's your turn, I can ping you. And you can, you know, earn a little. Okay. He in there. We have a new challenger, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, if you join the Discord, that'd be great. Yeah, I'll ping you there.
2, 1.
No problem.
Go!
Just let me know if your name's different, though, boy, in Discord. If that is indeed the case. Dope. I saw you there. All right, we're all good. Yeah, some of that might be because I'm actually a mod in this situation. Money Match Gaming is a company, and I'm one of the members, one of the founding members of Money Match Gaming. Currently, Smurf is the one running today's event. I am only playing backup. So maybe that's why it's not as clean. Also, to a few of you, I was explaining an online arcade in the bounties. So essentially, we have a challenge board, and we will reward you in ticket form for fighting at different tiers. You have to be at that tier in order to earn that bounty, and there's a ticket buy-in for every bounty. You go to the bounty board in our Discord, it breaks it down based off the tiers and how much it costs to buy in at each tier. A good example would be we'll reward you for getting streaks. So in these situations, if you win 3 times in a row, we'll give you 5 tickets. If you win 5 times in a row, we'll give you 25 tickets, and if you win 10 times in a row, we'll give you 50 tickets. That's with you just simply being a part of our system.
Piece of cake.
Let me handle all this. And I'll continue my explanation. Harry, you are up next. One ticket does not directly translate to 1 ticket, 1 cent. It's kind of one of those things that we plan to adjust as the time goes on. There's no exact amount because it can change, and we will change it based off of how much people are withdrawing and so on and so forth. And the nature of you guys being able to kind of request cash prizes when you want it. Kind of affects them, I guess. There you go. So I gave you guys the default amounts. Again, for if you're simply a part of the system, if you win 3 times in a row, we'll give you 5 tickets. If you win 5 times in a row, we'll give you 25 tickets. If you win 10 times in a row, we'll give you 50 tickets. If you would buy in at the brawler bounties, instead of that 5 you'll win for winning 3 times, you'll earn 15 tickets.
3, 2, 1,
If you win 5 in a row, 50, and then if you win 10 in a row, it'll be 100. That kind of stuff.
Oh boy, oh my.
Yeah, and as Team Duck just said, there you go. The prize info channel. Yes. Oh, that's Team Duck. I was about to say, like, how is he playing and fighting at the same time?
Oh boy, oh boy.
Game. Sonic wins.
Piece of cake.
Squad out here making sure you ain't slacking, Hydra.
So distraught.
So distraught.
So distraught.
Alright. So Hydra City, or Hydrocity, is a dragon tier, and he entered at dragon tier. So another example of you buying in and getting higher rewards. If you were just simply matchmaking, aka a part of our online arcade, you would simply win 5 tickets in this situation. Hydra won 50. There you go. Right for the world to see.
Oh,
Password?
come on. 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 Come on.
Come on.
Come on. Come on. done got creative and shit. Name backwards. Who you?
To be honest, no, but it happened. Accept it. I did look cool. Cool.
3, 2, 1, go!
I will be back, Smurf. I'm gonna check to see if my food is done.
Controller. They said it's like a polar pro controller but bigger. Third of the price. It's supposed to come by today. Let's do it. What else is there about getting?
Air said it's mine, son.
Yeah, this is trash.
Man, I didn't know they sold bigger Pro controllers. That is insane. Team Daku. Coming! And when you came in here, everybody knew you were gonna get some chicken.
Oh my god.
euro out here.
What's that? Facts? Contract max. I gotta finish it back. Hermes link. Ice to me.
Boykin, you are up.
Like I do not know what permanent is. They want me gone. Out of the picture. Bury me now. I only get bigger. That's word of my word of my. I'm so high, yeah, I'm so right now. Who's not gay, bitch? Let me find out. Keep hearing clicks when I'm talking on the iPhone. Fans in the city hate to see us on a high note. I switch flow like I switch time zone. Can't get no food, but you can't get milestone. Gotta do mansion, cause I don't do condo. Gotta do Maybach, she wanna fuck on the drive home. Yeah, met her once and I got through. I'm never washed, but I'm not new. I know I said top 5, but I'm top 2, and I'm not 2, and I got one. Thought you had one, but it's not one, nigga. Hermes link. Ice to me. Tat on my wrist like I do not know what permanent is. They want me gone. Wait for the kicker. Bury me now. I only get bigger. That's word of my nigga.
Boykin. 1 sec. Let me make sure that's the right ID for it. Yeah. Can you put me at the bottom of the list? I need to do something. Okay. An unfortunate series of events. Alright, Boykin. It's gonna be me and you then. I just ordered a new controller, which hurt my soul. But I also got a new headset because I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get this cheaper controller. So I might as well get my headset at the same time because that's what I was planning to spend originally. People said, like, I was reading reviews, they're like, yeah, it's held up to like, this is the official Nintendo Pro controller, which I'm about to have to send in a serial number or some shit. Should not be breaking that quickly. Or having stick issues or whatever the fuck they want.
3, 2, 1, go!
Playing some SLM tonight, get ourselves some more. I don't know if I want to get Sun or just JST now. We gotta look at these pairs in the crypto world, who's gonna grab. Making moves for the prize pool, y'all. Oh man, yeah, hit me! Right there, messed me up too. Like I'm not. I wonder if that's been like stopping me from running at people lately. I was wondering. Last time I played, I was trying to run at somebody, and I was like, bro, it's just not letting me run at him. And I got like so frustrated. Could the message be? What could the message say? Oh yeah, no. Yeah. Oh wow! It really just did not even hurt him though. you watching this drift? Bro. My boy walking.
It was awful.
Yeah, I'm like, without so much, it's not so unpredictable. Like sometimes he was just walking. I'm like, bro, he's just going. Like, what am I supposed to do about that? Certain things that fucks up the next attack. Like, oh, fuck. Well, at least I know it was the controller and not me. Yeah, I was wondering the other day. It was just like, that was, I didn't know what I was like, wow, this must be some insane type of lag. But the other dude was not really affected like that. I just could not walk toward him. I'm like, dude, stop. What is this?
Don't do this to me anymore.
I was so pissed too. That was my last game of Smash the other day. I was like, nah, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, Smurf. Switch the game.
Switch the game. You're up, camaraderie. Oh, you ain't gonna win today, internet. You ain't gonna win today.
Man. Like, not today, Sakurai. Not today. I know what you're doing. You know what's a shame? Spell Break. I'm pretty sure Spell Break on Switch has better connection than Smash Bros. The fuck is that? It's a 48 player game.
3, 2, 1, go!
What? I just don't get how that makes sense. How does this new game, obviously he does not have the money, compete with Smash Bros. 48 fucking players in the game at a time. Yeah.
Is it actually the stage or is it Battlefield?
Oh, I think it's actually a stage.
Yeah, that's not legal. Yeah, you guys, that would be, yes.
Yeah, I'm like, this one's a total custom because this one is like disputed, so, I mean, up to you guys. You want to restart it? Me crab.
Game! Kirby wins!
I gotta send you these pictures that I just sent to Lily.
I'll take it.
They're sexy. No, but I think you'd understand the picture without me writing anything.
Ready?
I'm gonna text you a picture of Todd's daughter.
Oh, no.
'Cause it's been a while. I think you'll like that. There are bowls in your room?
They were in my room. And so, like, we just had this discussion going for a few days, and she was like, can't believe we don't have any more bowls. Do you have any bowls? I'm like, no, I don't have any bowls. Like, I got this one bowl right here.
Yeah, it makes sense now. I was like, wait, you know, that just looks like bowls, bro. And I was like, well, they're probably bowls in his room, you know? Let's go with that.
Yeah. So it's just like, yeah. It's like, no, I got this one bowl right here. I was like, I don't know what happened to all the bowls. I thought we only had so many bowls anyway, so I guess, yeah, it's just weird. I guess I gotta go out and get these bowls or something.
Suddenly, bowls in sync.
Yeah. So I just took this picture like, yeah, look, I don't know how they got there.
Bowls in sync.
Hell no, I ain't got no damn bowls. We were looking, we both looked, so, you know, this new room, it's tricky.
So much room for activity.
Yeah, so much room for activity.
And for dishes to hide.
Oh, God. Silly.
So you like Spell Break, by the way?
Yeah, still been pretty good. And it's cross-platform. Alright, I just logged in on the Xbox account I had on my Switch. The only downside is not enough modes. You can't, and it's like, you know, it's like a Apex type of thing, so it's third-person thing. Which is fine. Fine. It is pretty chaotic. It can get chaotic as fuck, so.
Yeah. Ron was talking to me about it. He was like, you know, 1 minute, you know, somebody throws down a tornado, and your teammates like, man, I'm gonna throw fire in that boy. And all of a sudden, there's this fire tornado, and the other boy's like, wait, we ain't done. Then he throws some electricity, and he like, you know, now all of a sudden there's this giant fire electricity tornado, kind of like roaming, killing people.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds cool.
That'd be dope. Like the ice stuff is dope. Like if somebody's got the ice power, I mean, like it's not just for them. It'll create like a ice, you know, like Iceman path on the ground, and like you can like zoom around on that thing. They got abilities to let you fly. One of them I like. I feel like it's you take off like All Might. I feel like this motherfucker like jets into the fucking wind like ugh, I'm hurting sound. I'm like, okay, hurt sound then. Oh, Cherry's Min. Oh my God, Cherry's Min. Seriously, Cherry's Min is something to dread. Like, have you fought Cherry's Min Infinite?
Yeah, but I get bought by everything. We all know this.
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah,
bro,
so it's like,
but bro, that Min. Cherry going for that win-win. It's too much.
been doing a lot of Link. Trying to do those remote bomb recoveries. They have not been going his way.
Yeah, we're doing the Link. When they first came in, the Money Match came in looking for a character, but backed off with it for a few other characters. We went to Bowser Jr. for a bit. You know what I'm saying? Min came out for that win-win. I'm just happy we got a low population of me players. You know what I'm saying? Population me, like...
This game is so unique, man. It's so weird that anybody has those kind of conversations. There's so many other games that have so much more cancer. It's like Marvel vs. Capcom, Sentinel type stuff. And the only sentiment that you can get in that community is, get good, son. Ours is like, I'm mad at you. I'm gonna make influencer videos about this character.
Yeah. No, I said Bowser Jr. first. I didn't say Bowser, though. Because if I said Bowser, I meant Bowser Jr. You have to do a little tiny bit of Bowser. yeah, that Bowser Jr. was annoying too. So like, he was like, let me try Bowser Jr. And I was like, wow, bro, too much.
Wow.
Too much. You just picked the clear, like, too much. You should play this one. If you enjoy it, play this one. You did really well. Oh, yeah, it does say I. I forgot about Bowser Jr. Yeah, that Bowser Jr. broke up. Yeah, you were just exactly, you were having those flashbacks with the hot flash. Woo! Bees like that. Oh my god, my boy Cam, who I met him in junior high because we both have the same last name. Like, are we cousins? We're not cousins. But he got funny social media. He just got away with words. And so he has like a cult following on Twitter whenever he tweets and stuff like that. Recently, in this recent thread of his on Facebook, somebody said that Obama follows him. I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised. Motherfucker's funny. But what I was getting to with my boy here, my boy Cam, it's a more pop culture reference. It's the new Cardi B song, the WAP. The WAP. Yeah, the WAP. Yeah. Which stands for what it stands for.
We don't need to go into detail.
We don't need to go into detail. But my boy was like, in the spirit of school starting, I wrote this remix to Cardi B's WAP, and it was so fucking dumb. It was like, so he wrote it out in like very lyric. And he did like 2 verses, and it was like, there's some chores in this house, there's some chores in this house. So I'm like, bro, this is dumb as fuck. And he kept going, he's like, I'm gonna do the dishes for some wings and pizza. Oh, it was something about like Xbox makes the nerds wetter, so it's just too much. I was like, wow, bro. And it was so perfectly done. So well executed. I don't understand how he never wanted the social media as a job. I was just like, bro, you just blow people out of the water. Somebody wants you. Wendy's will be all over you. That's what they look for. Wendy's like, how ratchet can you get on social? Get him in here! Get him in here! Get him in here. That's what I'm talking about. Shit on Arby's today. I dig Wendy's for that. When Wendy's made a whole mixtape shitting on McDonald's, that was fire. And if you haven't searched it, you can find that on YouTube. Wendy's has a whole fucking mixtape, which is some decent rap, and they just shitting on McDonald's. Wendy herself went in.
Loink!
Loink! Wham! Hydrosity. GGG.
You don't have any opinions about the song WAP, dude. Good game, guys. Be crazy if he got his controller already.
good game. Ghoulies. Makes sense. Ghoulie, 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 fun, 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 fun. Why?
Who's Blaze? Blaze is Jared Giddens. I haven't seen him type. Have you seen him type?
I have not. You said they're in the arena? Yeah.
He says, Blaze, we are doing King of the Hill at the moment.
These are true facts. He speaks the truth, Blaze. Listen to him. Reason with yourself.
Believe!
People, these Blaze. Yeah, we can put you on the list, Blaze. It's just, yeah, it's not just pop in arena right now. This is the King of the Hill for $5, and more tickets past that.
3,
Yeah!
2, 1, go!
Probably.
He said, yeah, we said, okay, and then he said, put me in, and then we said, we got you, and then it was like taken care of. It was all good after that, man. Watching Sonic vs. Rob now. You know what's gonna happen, guy? I'll tell you what's gonna happen. Watch this. Blue ball. Blue ball. Yep. Blue ball. I'm really good at this. Blue ball. Instant blue ball. Blue ball. Thank you. If Sonic were a game of dice, bro. Yeah, I think it'd be like, you know, 99-1. It's a big guy. Most of it would be all blue ball.
Wait a second, did I do something wrong? Why is that sitting at the bottom? I did something wrong.
Did something wrong.
Let's undo.
You should undo that.
Undo.
You should be able to defeat him by now. I have a wound there. Go. It's okay. Oh my goodness. Nice little donkey dunk off the stage. More bounce to the ground. spring in your step. Your recovery. It's a Sonic pun. Was it too fast for you? Okay, so last one. I'm gonna ring around you guys right now. Last one. I use my tickets to get to the front of the line. I don't think we have like current like amount set for just tickets to the front of the line. We truly need to adjust the tickets to the front of the line situation. Currently what we have in place, since we haven't adjusted that since LP amounts, like I can do math, but it's not official, and so I think I'd like to hold on that. We tried it once, but then it's like, but what we do have today is a first to 10, a first to 5, and a first to 3. AKA first person to get to 10 is gonna win. That's that normal. Then it's first to 5 and first to 3. Why is one so bad? Why is one so bad?
Let's do that again sometime.
Always running sad. Why is it so bad? Bad. Bad.
Let's see if error is still around.
So bad.
Kuna League, welcome. Let's reach out to error.
Arra! Arra! Come out, Arra! Come on, Arra!
He knows.
I know, I just wanted to keep saying it. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. Hey, man, come on. Are you here yet? Alright, let's go.
3,
Air versus Hydra City.
1, go!
This is a nice matchup because it's like for most people, it's like when you watch like the Patriots versus like some other team that's not your team in the Super Bowl, and you're just like, which one do I hate more? And so it's like it's good for most of y'all. Like, oh, man, like who likes Hero? Nobody. Air don't even like Hero. And who likes Sonic? Hydra City be having to put him down at times. Don't nobody like Sonic. Oh my goodness! Oh, that recovery is so dumb. That's why nobody like you. Nice back air. That boy's bounce game is so legit. Teach a little something about the neutral game.
Teach you something about the neutral game.
See that stick there? You just put that in neutral. Oh. Mr. Quick Decision Maker. Booty Shaker. Man, it seems like Bowser can't punish Jack squat with Sonic. Yeah, it's really hard to punish this sucker. So usually I would punish him just fine, but you know my controller was like that. So usually I would just be like slamming on him. He ain't got no chance. I don't know that. Chasing him around. Yeah, I was playing a little bit more cautious at first stock and a half. Now really getting up in his griddle.
Big griddle.
Only thing keeping up with BK breakfast, bro. Only thing keeping up with the sandwiches in the Twitter. You want to put some McGriddle in your life. Let those sad for you, son.
Breakfast sandwich, though. I haven't had one in a long time.
Chris sandwich slappy. Alright, this was it. Remember I finally got Lily to have one. She was like, it's okay. It's like, it's stuck to my mouth. I'm like, that's the good.
That's part of the goodness, son.
That flaky, cheesy up there. Stuck to the roof. Yeah, get that out. Oh my god.
Rub that around a little bit, you know? Chew on a little bit, you know? Don't do it too fast. Don't do it too fast.
That's so good. I scraped that up the teeth. Oh wow, what a read. Boy went off the map and up.
Back to his 3 streak. He didn't revamp it though, right? He still has to buy in if he wants the
Yeah.
Dragon Tears again.
Back to the lab again. Oh no.
So now he's back to matchmaking tier bounties. Only earning 5 tickets instead of the 50 tickets. No.
Oh, he's all, he knows too much. Oh, is it me? No. Leave it, Trey. Alright. You getting Halloween, Lucas. My boy. We used to have matching pants. I gotta give me some more orange pants, you know what I'm saying? Everybody should have a pair of orange pants in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I like how he just brought out the cancer for you. Why does he do this to you? Oh, you don't like this?
You want this? Do you want
Yeah,
this?
let me give you a little.
Let me show you some of this right here. I know you like this. I heard you like this.
He hit you with the, remember this? Straight up, remember this?
We're gonna throw it back. Like you never left it. Bro, that creep up. Look, I started doing this walk like, I'm like, bro, I'm not controlling that. The way you walking at. You think it'd be good for like this double jump neutral or cancel. Like, remember back in the days? You get hit by the double ice under the stage. Yeah, I remember.
I remember when they wanted to ban Lucas.
Right, for no reason. Like, oh my goodness, this character can compete. Get him out of here! He doesn't even have a sword. What do you think he's doing coming in here trying to compete? That's really tough. You need a sword, or you need to be from Street Fighter. Oh, that was close. That was like running Indiana Jones type shit. You know, the drag makes you go, damn, I could be that quick though.
I thought you switched your controllers. Were both your controllers, bro?
No, this is the only one I have. Really.
Oh, okay. I thought you were...
Yeah, no, the other one, this is the new one. So the new one is broken. So yeah, the old one is obviously broken.
Right. It was broken before I got this one. So this is the, you know,
Yeah, this is the
second controller. But now...
There's the new busted hotness. you have to play that chicken game right there. Let's play it. Oh, you didn't deserve it. You didn't deserve that. He's unworthy. Oh wow, no dunk. And like over what damage? Like just what is like damage is 181, and that doesn't dunk you. This is the problem. Oh, and the controller gets me. I'm like, wow. All I needed is a normal jump there.
Saw it curve to the left. I was like,
Just-
oh no.
Like, yeah, it started to go left, and then it just went straight up. And I'm like, wow, okay. I can't even pull you back down. It won't let itself be pulled back down. I think when it fucks up like that, it just must not be, like, actually registering and coming back to the center. Which, if you didn't know, is what you need in Smash Bros. With most moves, direction, back to center. It's not one of those trying to snake it on a Z move. Nope. That ain't what you playing.
That ain't it, Chief.
If you want to make that Z needs to cross the middle.
Camaraderie, just be on deck. Boykin might jump up, you know. Okay, Boykin's here. He's on his way. Hola! We disperse the chest.
Yeah, let's get some chest out. Pump that shit. Yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen,
this sounds so bad.
boys and girls, I'm only gonna add a little bit because I feel like it, but let's go ahead and open up our chest, ladies and gentlemen, here on D Live. You know. Yeah, Boykin, it's S because we keep track of streaks. And you had one win. So you had one streak. So yeah, I just erased it and turned it into a W, but the S stands for streaks. We have an online arcade, which is a bot in our Discord that'll keep track of, you know, tickets. You can redeem those tickets for cash prizes and things alike. And the chest is open, y'all.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I gotta start making some more. I think I'll technically start to title these next ones D-Live ones. Because it's like what you can do with stuff from D-Live. Because it's just like if you're making any BTT from D-Live, even if it was a small amount, right? What you can currently do with it is... Tron has gone fucking wild over the last month. Like, Tron basically has what's known as a DEX now, a decentralized exchange, and you can easily access it via the Tron Link app. So like the wallet, Tron Link wallet that you pretty much have to have to interact with D-Live's BTT. So now it has, you click a button and you can exchange your BTT into all sorts of cryptocurrencies. on like a little exchange, and it's decentralized, baby. No taxes. And then TRX, just for like Tron and Zero. What was that? Yeah. Say you traded your BTT into Tron, and you can stake your Tron similar to what you do on DLive. You stake your BTT on DLive to get more BTT. Well, you can stake your Tron on a website called Sun, like Moon and Sun.io, and doing that will earn you Sun tokens, which is a new token on the Tron blockchain, which will be used for, as Justin Sun has claimed, inter-blockchain transactions. So that has some potential. I'm like, if it's doing
Like a
anything,
marketplace?
well, the DEX is the marketplace, but the coin itself would be like similar to. I'm like, have you been paying attention to anything in the DeFi space recently?
Piece of cake.
Yeah. So the coin itself will be similar to. Let me think of something simpler to explain it with. Just like a transactionary coin. Think of how let's say we were sending our money, our Canadian dollars. We were visiting some country in Africa. Let's say we're visiting Zimbabwe or something, and we have Canadian dollars. Like the world standard for money is like the United States dollar, and so at some point your Canadian dollars probably transfers from Canadian dollar to United States dollar to Zimbabwean dollar. Most likely, it's probably not going from straight Canadian dollar to Zimbabwean dollar. Maybe that's a pair, but this is kind of like how money works through. That's why like it's important whenever somebody's currency is seen as the world standard. And so the Sun token would operate in layman's terms similar to that. Things would funnel through it. And so if people wanted to use Ethereum, or if they wanted to use the Bitcoin network and do like staking or whatever the heck that's available on these new platforms and those decentralized things, they want to transfer their stuff back and forth or use those applications on, you would use whatever the bridge token is at some point during those transactions. Now, so that's what that is. Just like the token itself will be used somewhere along the line and transferring of money. And now, like, just to give you a recap of what's been happening in DeFi lately. You said no, that's crazy. That's crazy. In DeFi lately, DeFi stands for decentralized finance. And so on the Tron blockchain, they recently came out with JustSwap, which is also attached to your Tron wallet. So not only can you have a decentralized exchange, but there's also JustSwap, which is also decentralized. And what that is, or at least partly decentralized, because like it's on Tron, and Tron is like whatever, or part of Tron Foundation. But what that is it lets you swap between what are known as what are they? ERC20 tokens, like tokens on the Tron blockchain. So the same way that you could make tokens on Ethereum, which are called ERC20 tokens on Ethereum, there's like ERC20 tokens on Tron. Or like people have done this before on blockchains like Steemit, which is now the Hive blockchain, but they did that before on that blockchain. Where not only is Hive a fork of Steemit, so there's one fork of the blockchain, but people would make their own tokens from the Steem, and then like a certain amount of tokens would add up to that's how much that equals this much Steem or whatever. This is a long little part of the lesson. What JustSwap does is it allows you to trade between those ERC20 tokens, or ERC20 tokens that you can make, or those here. So example of one of those would be BTT. BTT is one of those. It's on the Tron blockchain, but it's a ERC20 token. Consistently like BitTorrent the token of Tron. So that's an example. So a bunch of other tokens, you can swap between them very easily with this system. So you can just go on there, you can swap some BitTorrent with Tron or BitTorrent with Sun, whatever you want to swap it to without taking it to the exchange. You don't even have to, you can swap it. And why would you want to swap it? Because it's instant, pretty much, it's pretty quick. It's right away, you don't have to wait for a certain price in the market and stuff like that and to get that buyer and all that stuff. So those are reasons you might want to swap. Also, other than it being that, other than like the instant swap and all this stuff, you can provide liquidity on these swapping markets, because they're like technically markets. So you can provide liquidity on these markets, and that means that, like, say you wanted to provide, aka money, so you wanted to provide money for Tron and United States dollars. So you would put like 50 Tron United States dollars together and say, I'm providing liquidity for people that want to swap between these two assets. And so anytime that somebody on Just Swap swaps between those two assets, they swap from their Tron to USDT, you make money. You're becoming the bank, the exchange. And so people are becoming the exchange in DeFi. That's the big thing about DeFi, really, without like all the other explanation of what I just said about the different tokens. It's just that people are becoming the banks, the exchanges themselves, the stock market, that's becoming people. People all have they can all buy into that for a percentage, and they can make a percentage of every transaction that happens across those markets. So it's, as you can imagine, very lucrative if you get into the right coins, the right type of market. If you have a big enough stake, you can be making guap, which a lot of people are. People like, you get the people on YouTube that are talking about, they're like, yeah, I moved 20 Ethereum over to this. I'm like, fuck you, bro. 20 Ethereum? Like, you know, that's part of your pool? He's like, oh yeah, but if you don't have this, yeah, so my 20 Ethereum doubled. I'm like, I hate you. I hate you. Like, my 1 Ethereum doubled, and I'm like happy as fuck for that. This man talking about 20? That's dumb. That's dumb. That's so dumb. You know how much money that is? It's like 20,000. Legit.
Yeah, sounds cool.
Yeah. So it's really interesting, and like, and the different projects are forking off each other. So sometimes that makes for arbitrage on a certain coin or a token of a coin or whatever. But what's playing out is just people figuring out the financial system without banks and stuff, and earning their stake of that. So we've of course been taking part in that type of stuff. We've been making some bread over there, transferring it through. And of course the most simple version of that stuff right now is just, if you have Tron, you can just take it to sun.io and stake it, and you'll earn the Sun token daily. They deliver it at like 5 p.m. daily or so. It just goes right to your wallet. And then you can always unstake your Tron. So like, why not? The Sun token, it launched and it was about $80. But that was at launch. Like, and so like immediately everybody gets it. Like, so it's gonna go down, because what do you do if you just got given a token that's worth $80 and you didn't have to do anything for it? You sell it. You sell it immediately and get that $80. You sell it to the USD, baby. So everybody did that. And so the token dropped to like $20 worth of value. And then it went up again. And then went down again. So it's going to play out until more products are launched with Sun token. And also just because people are getting it for free right now, if you're part of Genesis mining, so early mining, and you're just able to sell it. Like, so, $20 a day or something like that ain't bad if you're just getting it.
Yeah, I understand. My response was really simple, but yeah, that clearly means that we're really close to, well, I shouldn't say really close, but it sounds like we're even closer to, I would say, like, the environment for full, I'm going to use the word saturation, but I just mean the easier it is for people to exchange, the faster it can get to layman terms. And, if you can exchange crypto for money instantly, then, obviously that's one step closer for this to be,
right. Everything to just take on.
Pop culture.
Yeah. It's really like, I'm like, bro, with what people are doing, I'm always on, my own little sphere of things where I'm like, but I'm using it this way. With the way people are putting value in tokens and stuff like that, a lot of these projects, the one issue with a lot of these projects, right, is that their main thing is being like, they either want to become a DEX or like a swap type of station, like Just Swap, like the biggest one is the biggest Sushi Swap and Unitrade on Ethereum. Those are other swap places like that where people make a lot of money. Those are the biggest ones, and so everybody's forking off of these main ones to try to create their own like that, and like getting people to buy pretty much, or to stake to earn governance tokens, so they can make decisions on this blockchain, make choices like, I want this token to be the next token I can stake for, etc. And then hopefully the developers stay long enough to actually make a swap situation the next or whatever. But that's a lot of speculation for those, right? Versus like the ones that are actually official. But people are playing around with that so far, and like my biggest issue with it is that people are staking all this money and stuff like that for governance tokens, for speculation of if these developers continue, then I get this, and blah 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 blah. Versus some projects which, like, you know, some that already, you know, they're like, oh, okay, the debt is officially coming. They already have their own blockchain or whatever the heck. It's that much more of an official project. My idea with Money Match Gaming, when I see like this type of DeFi shit, is like similar to what I see on these gambling sites. I'm just using this as an example because, like, they're the exact same as the swaps. Like the gambling sites have the exact same thing as the swaps, which is just that you earn dividends off the platform. For the gambling sites, they're casinos, and if you stake the casino's token, then you earn daily dividends off of what people end up playing for their games for the day. So that's pretty obvious, right? And so, like, my thing is, like, with video games and arcades as we have it in this digital system, we would just have it people like basically do the exact same things that they're doing for these other tokens, but we have more of a product around it. We have this, you're actually competing for games, and like people are, you know, playing for their tickets or their tokens in our system, and the transaction between each player, that's a transaction for those tokens. So like, but if you had stake, if you were able to actually stake in for the platform and earn a percentage of every transaction that happened, it becomes really fucking interesting to me.
I think I'm starting to understand what
It's the exact same thing as our ticket system. So like, imagine our ticket system, and people are, you know, they're playing matches, and like when you have a match, the bot subtracts at matchmaking. The bot subtracts one ticket, right? So in the United States dollar in cryptocurrency, it's not just one; it's 1.0000 whatever the fuck. So you pay one ticket, your opponent pays one ticket, and the bot takes 0.005. That 0.005 goes to pay whoever has liquidity, is staking money, basically staking money in Money Match Gaming to provide for the transactions and stuff, actually make sure that there's value behind the tickets and stuff. They're providing liquidity for that. So whoever's providing that liquidity gets, a percentage.
It's
of
how
each
shares
transaction.
work.
Yeah.
And stock, the stock exchange. It's like buy into a dividend stock, you know, and whatever we do with the money at a certain point in time, we will give you a dividend of said profit. And
Right,
the more people, you know, buy into the system, the more we'll reward you for shoring up our capital.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Like you have to, depending on your percentage, and like, yeah, it's just like a decentralized model. Yeah, depending on how much you have of that, it's all there. So it's, you can see, like if you put in on a coin and one of these DeFi projects, you can see what your percentage of the pool is in liquidity. You can see I have 0.01% of the pool. I have 1% of the pool. If you have 1% of the pool and you didn't put a lot of money in, run. Oh no, we got a shakedown. It went all the way out?
You kicked it? Well, I mean, Hydro just won, so I know you want to do the best of 5 for tickets.
Okay.
And the best of 3.
Yeah, Hydro just picked that up. Yeah. Best of 4. What do we have on this? Great, because he basically took that. Perfect timing.
So you kick Hydro? Is that how you
Yeah.
you run your new? Okay, we're kicking Hydro. I'll reward Hydro his tickets.
Cool.
Hydro, go ahead and DM me. I'll go ahead and get you paid, brother.
Yeah, but I feel like that would be like the next step of like, obviously like what we have, because what we have is like pretty much the same thing. There's just no, it's instead of things looking for, instead of people going out and looking for angel investors or whatever, you make a token and you make it an ERC or TRC20 token. Let people know what your project's about. Allow them to get dividends on that project. And watch your coin gain value.
Oh, okay, all right. You just went like 10 head, and it's like, that's actually really smart.
It is though, right? I'm like, we have more of a product than most people have. Most of them don't have what we have. We have way more. Most of them have governance tokens they're talking about. I'm like, if we literally went out and found one of these developers and like did the exact same shit that they're doing right now, people would be like, this product has legs. It'd be like, this is for gamers, this is where it's at. It would just be all about
God.
development from there. People are just throwing into products that have nothing but value of governance. And I'm like, we need one of these developers that's pushing out, because some of the developers are making the same thing, just like attach it to one of these things even. Be like, yo, you need something to push this coin forward. You already have the token, let us use that token.
Step into the
Your token is now our tickets.
Oof. Oof.
Right though, genius though, dividends though.
Yeah, it's like it's
Smacker.
what's cool is you don't have to depend on people who don't understand the system no longer, and then it's just flat out. Real quick, I'll address you, Hydra City. You could get your $5 in tickets if you wanted to, or I could just give you the $5. You get 580. 80's the stuff you won through streaks, and then the 500's for winning King of the Hill. So y'all, welcome back, Hydra City. I'm not sure if you came 2 weeks ago, because I know Smurf didn't host it last week, but welcome back, man. Glad to see you can make it. Glad you're back, man. But yeah, actually, that's a really good idea, Albert.
Yeah, I'm gonna start searching for some developers that've been out in this space just creating bullshit projects for governance. Like, yo, you need this. Let me bring you to the gaming side and attach you to D-Live since you're already with Tron. Let's get on the good side. Let's fucking do this.
Yeah, you still get tickets, obviously.
Yeah, it would still be tickets. It would still be tickets. The tickets would just have like the value of tickets would potentially, instead of us being like the value of tickets is currently like 1/1000.
The market would choose.
Yeah, the market chooses the value of tickets, and so the value of tickets could go up. Like one ticket could be worth $100. Who knows? Because people would start mining for the tickets and shit or staking for the tickets. And the way the systems work, they'd probably make it so people can mine for tickets too, with that staking.
Oh god. It's like you instantly made, like when it clicked, like my head spun for a
And it would be
second.
one of the best looking. I gotta show you these projects because one of them's called like Sushi Swap, and they're meme coins basically, what people are saying, which is almost perfect for what we have, because we're bringing back the classic arcade look, and people are just attaching these to different themes. One's called Moon Swap, Moon Token, and this and that. Golf, printer coin, pickle. One is pickle with Pickle Rick on it. Pickle Rick. I have made a fuck ton of money recently from Kitten. I found it at $25. I'm like, people love cats. That was literally my thought process. People love cats. Fuck it.
Oh, you're coming? You need the ID? I'm sorry.
Pitch one up 3x.
I was paying Hydro, about to get him his tickets, but there's the ID, Tuna. I'm sorry. I was a wee bit distracted listening to Smuff.
But yeah, that's the new, thought process with like what I'm seeing with DeFi and stuff like that. I'm just like, while I'm watching it all unfold and stuff, and watching where people are, and I'm like, interesting. Also, it's really interesting because a lot of these situations why people are able to copy it and stuff so quickly is because it's being made open source. What? I don't know if you know what that means, people. If it's open source, you can just copy it and make your own. And so it really just does come down to you having a developer that and if it's a project with legs on it, you can probably get the developer to do it for fucking free if they can just hold some bags. In this shit, you hold some bags, you watch $1 million flow into this coin. The way these coins are fucking working, small coins get $1 million flow at least in short amount of time because people are trying to snipe that shit. We'd of course be about sustainability though.
You're making my head spin, because it's really good, and I definitely see all the good stuff, but man, dude, that's also really scary. Jeez, that's wow. Wow, Smurf. This boy's been 10-headed in the basement.
I was like, what?
I said he's been like 10-headed in the basement,
Oh,
man.
bro, yeah.
It's like, you like, bro, man, like, what
What are you doing? I told you it
It-
made
it's-
100 a day.
it's-
I was like, bro, look at this. And you was like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, that's daily. What are you talking about?
Nah, I mean,
We were
see-
making like $5-10 a day with D-Live. Now we're making $5-10 a day with D-Live. And then we still have a bunch of, it's my Ethereum that's going out and doing the work for us right now, my personal. But like that Ethereum is stacking up a good, on the worst days of this market, where the market has crashed 50% a day, I have made $60 on just Ethereum networks. And then there's our Tron money. It's like, and on the best days, it's like 170 or something like that. Like, it's dummy.
No, I'm two-way talking because like my head's still spinning from the things you're saying, but I'm also talking to Team Doug. I imagine, I mean, I hate to say this, but it is the logical course of our business and our business model.
Yeah.
That gambling will probably come up at some point, but right now we're actually not talking about gambling.
Oh yeah, we're trying to stay away from gambling as much as possible with our stuff like that. It's like, I did bring up the casino thing like that because it's a dividends model, and it's like, it's the one model that I can currently see of people actually doing something that's really similar to what we're doing, just because in a casino they're playing games, right? And in some of those games, like poker, for instance, are player versus player. So people actually pay in, and when those people pay in, the blockchain or whoever has stake immediately, you know, they make dividends. Well, their dividends are being made throughout the day, so not immediately, but like that goes into their dividend pool. And so, yeah, it's just like, it makes sense. It's like arcades and stuff like quite honestly, any video game should do that. Like, every fucking video game in the future should be doing that. Like, why would you not? You would buy Halo, you would stake into Halo, and whenever people have matches on the shit and like earn their currency and stuff like that, even if they just tried it with in-game currency first, it would be the smartest thing they've ever done.
And then they can, yeah, I agree with the blockchain model. Yeah. So that's essentially what he's saying. Is turning the tickets into an actual coin that can be used as an exchange. And essentially, if people stake against that coin, the ticket coin that we would make, it would essentially kind of fund the entire system. And we didn't really put down $1 except the money used to create the coin itself and to put it on the exchange.
Yeah.
And so then it's like it's like it becomes insane because essentially it's like your company getting big enough to be on the stock exchange, and then you having like your opening like sell of your stock, and then all of a sudden anybody can buy in to that, and then all of a sudden we just have a ton of capital that we can put towards like, you know, tournaments, events, the matchmaking system, like wow, like I'm serious, like my head's spinning. It's like, oh god, that is
And it's so much more simpler than a lot of people's like ideas for what they want to do with it and stuff. Like, I mean, it's complex, but it's also like a lot of people's like idea of like the next gaming platform that takes off on blockchain and stuff. I'm like, no, that would be the takeoff. That's the simplest fucking, I got $5 and I want to play some games and I want to make money off of it. And like, I do that and I'm set, like probably for good. I just start playing my games and shit and like, and earning dividends. And like that's what you want.
dude, it's nuts. Do people keep their scores?
Oh, from the last one, we were resetting.
Reset entirely. Okay.
Yeah.
I think Tuna just took that.
Are you rotating it or you want me to rotate it?
I'm about to.
Okay.
I
saw you
I'm,
hover over it.
you got me thinking. So like my brain's,
Oh.
you know.
You all
trying-
good? You good? Oh shit, I'm not. God damn it. I got knocked out.
Number one, I'm sitting here trying to, you know, just take it all in.
No! Well, that fixes the issue with me not being able to watch the battle. I'm gonna just move this thing over a little bit because I'm like barely touching it. I'm like not really touching. It's like
Bro.
I'm like my legs not even touching it. Like my pants are touching it, and it's like I turned off. Yeah, I turned off.
That is so nuts, man. I just want y'all to know, what Smurf is suggesting with the whole thing is essentially monumental. Monumental.
That's some good shit. That's some good shit.
It's like instantly Money Match Gaming has like our personal finances, and then all of a sudden it has pretty much for the foreseeable future infinity money, and we can apply the system to any game.
Yeah.
And we can have any game stake in, and it can get more complex to where it's like companies can start buying in, and we can like, and then people can stake into that system, earn a little, and then like forever, like constantly, like
Yeah.
money
And
match.
It would
the
just
coin
be
itself.
Yeah.
And it's just like it starts getting real crazy when you think about all the different things that like could like arise, and then it's like, oh God, damn, that's just crazy.
It's pretty fire. I was like,
It's-
bro, I like that you can see it. Cause yeah, I'm
It's
like,
nutsos, man.
right. That's what
'Cause
I was
then,
like. I was
like
just
you
been like
said-
going into shit. And I'm like, dude, I feel like this is what somebody wants, but they can't make this because they're not thinking about that.
Well, it's complex. You know, buying and selling stocks, like in its simplest terms.
Well, I mean, like people that are in blockchain space though. Like
Oh,
the-
okay. It's
yeah,
like-
I'm like the blockchain space people aren't thinking about that. They're just thinking about, and that's why I'm like, we have a big opportunity because they're all just talking about governance, and it was like, even with governance, they're choosing governance to choose what token they want to be able to stake
Yeah.
and farm on their platform. I'm like,
Yeah, I
then
can-
farm the MMG token, like stake for that. Then like that would make the most sense.
3, 2, 1.
But yeah, I need to go out and find some people. I've been looking for some people mentioning their names as developers and stuff.
Nah, just King of the Hill back. Yeah. Well, it's an event. Yeah. You good. I mean, wow, Alvin. If you needed validation that was a good idea, it's a good idea. It's a great idea. It's like Microsoft and you know, personal computer's a good idea.
Yeah, right? I'm like always thinking about like the longevity of it and how do you automate stuff to like move without us and stuff. Like obviously we have some control over it, but like, you know, fuck it. If we were like the Tron Foundation of TRX, like so the Tron Foundation is centralized, but TRX is decentralized. It's like if we were that, like fuck it, that'd be cool. You got bags, like you don't care. Ripple don't care. Ripple got billions of Ripple. Ripple like let the market go down. We're gonna burn a few coins, push our value back up. But yeah,
Like-
I'm like, then it just comes down to like you choosing like what's the initial supply of the coin, and the supply change like can be like, and that's it, like yeah, people are like, and that's why a lot of these things are getting traction and stuff is because obviously with money and stuff, you can choose a preference one. But with a lot of these smart contracts, which are running the tokens for farming and stuff like that, people are doing things like it's totally automated. They'll make a system and a dex and stuff like that, and they'll be like, the only way this can be gotten back into is after the token's been farmed, and then people get to vote with some of the farm tokens, and the decision will be made from that vote.
This boy Alfred is down here 10 at this motherfucker. Fuck a 5 head, boy. We out here 10 at it.
Knock that into you real quick.
Whoa, man. That's a real good idea, man. It's a real good idea.
Slowly been getting our system together and stuff, so I'm like, and that's like the future of it. So like, but like, yeah, it's like nice to know where you can go with stuff, and so that's just what I'm like, that would be the next level of it, which we already got, like, you know, with our automation of these one things, it's nice and stuff. And if I find one of these developers, like, they should be good enough that they know what the fuck they're doing, like the people that are pushing this type of stuff out. So I think the connection would be pretty fucking dope. Use that Tron Link wallet, connected with the DEX, no longer need our own database. Woo!
It's like, it's so weird because it's like, oh, Money Match, yeah, we've heard of them. And then it's just like one day it's like,
It would just
yeah,
like,
we have a
boom.
$5,000 tournament. And like, where did it come from, boy? Boy.
Wait. Boy, I thought you was paying attention.
Fuck us.
But yeah. Who's next? That wasn't an error, was it?
No.
Yeah, that was Team Duck, right?
That was Team Duck, yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm paying attention again. Let's see if Air's still around. Air might have took off.
Air, are you up? Are you here? Air. So if it's not Air, then yes, it will be myself. I will come in there and shake your bouncy booty. Yeah, I also think right now, like a lot of these projects they're just looking for something more than governance.
Yeah, he's got the adventure. Let me give you your tickets for today's event. Here. Ma'am, bam, thank you, ma'am. You've been awarded your tickets. Sitting at a cool 35 tickets. Damn, Smurf. Damn. Damn, bro.
Feels good to let it out. Let it out. Feels good to let it out.
I mean, I hope you guys understand. Like, maybe, like, yeah, he just.
It'd just be so big. Like I'm like, if we don't do it, somebody like I figure it's the future anyway, so somebody's got to do it, right? It's got to happen, especially like when somebody big enough in gaming notices what casinos are doing in the blockchain space. It's just next. It's next. You go, okay, put that to an actual video game. Put that to esports, because why not?
Bro, it's like that's like insta stardom. That's like it starts and then like. All you guys will hear about is Money Match Game. Leave it on. Leave it on if you could. Unless you're about to go to sleep. Okay. So if you don't mind it on, yeah, it affects my lighting. Yeah, I hear you, man. And that it's a really, really good idea. Like. It's like, it's just nuts, man. It's just nutsos, man. It's just nutsos. I'm gonna take Air off the list.
3,
Oh
2,
man.
1, go!
Yeah, like I might even, like if I find enough open source stuff, just talk to our developers. You'd be like, yo, I found you on an open source version. Shit, we doing it. Let's go. Get your bags.
You out here trying to change the world, y'all. We
Legit though. So what's second best?
It's like, please, y'all gotta listen, dude. This is one of those conversations that, like, you know, they look up. You know, it'll be a documentary, like how it all started, how gaming was changed. Like this is like the beginning of real esports, where everybody's like, man, all these publishers, man, they control all this stuff. And it's like real community engagement, all those things that are like, we can't fund it.
Yeah.
And then you could be like, we can't.
Yeah.
You know?
And all of a sudden it's taken care of.
Yeah, we can't.
How did you do it? It made sense. Saw people doing this and there wasn't really any other value around their product. They needed some value.
Y'all be like, Dota compendiums, what's that? Because like we would just be killing it. And it's like all those things that I've been worried about our company and like it having sway and the ability to have conversations with these companies, a thing of the past. Like, oh, it's you, camaraderie. Oh, I gotta take care off the list. I'm sorry. For y'all that are like, man, we love Smash and we wish it could be funded to the level and it's good. Let Money Match Gaming host a real live in-person event. Like, dude, it's over.
Yeah.
It's over, man.
I'm like, it's good for that. It's good for people that are just like, oh, I wish this game had, you know, this or like, possible now. Stake some. Governance. Oh, I wanted that so bad.
You just gotta last, bro. Oh, man.
Just a few more pieces, baby. A few more pieces of the pie. I feel like you constantly have so much better ideas than other people.
I know, but the money goes a long way.
It does, it does, it does.
It's just like a lot of people just have more money.
Yeah.
And I ain't mad at you, you know. As our man Gary Vee always says, you know, ideals are shit, yo. It's all about execution.
All about that execution, yeah, yeah.
Some of the execution is cash flow. It's capital, you know. Like,
Oh, you weren't gonna float out here with me? Ah, I hate you! Chaozu!
Chaozu!
Felt that when that man screamed Chaozu. Like, damn, I thought y'all was just friends. That sounded like something else.
That hit a little
There's a little difference, yeah. You gotta tell us something?
Remember this second place prize? I'm not sure what it is. Have you told them what the second place prize is?
Yeah. It's all. It was all in that tweet. It was 1,000.
tweet.
Yeah, tweet / Discord announcement because
Okay.
you can see it in the announcement. But it's 5,000 for first, 1,500. I would suggest looking into the $2,500 or 2,500 ticket. Excuse me, not dollar ticket prize. Starting your BTT earn a little a day. I tell you, we have a few bigger trickles where we make like dollar amounts and stuff like that a day. But I also have some smaller trickles where I'm just earning 4 or 5 Tron here, a little bit of Bitcoin, so a few Satoshi here, this or that. Because I believe in all those things going up. And if they do go up and I'm earning any amount of them, I will be happy.
Dude, your idea, man. It's like esports has a money problem. And like the idea is like, what money problem?
What money problem?
Yeah, it's like, wow, man.
Seriously though.
That's like, and it's like the perfect time too.
It is though.
Your idea is like at the perfect storm too, to where everybody's just hungry to get in the industry, and so they're willing to buy fake coins to make a quick buck. They're willing to buy meme coins to make a quick buck. They're all in this price arbitrage situation, and then like,
yeah, we need that good developer.
It's like
because like all it is like, even for the initial, it's like people are just like, this is what they want to hear right now. What's the project about? What are their plans for the future? It's like, so you gonna buy into a clone of that other one that you already bought into because they have an, okay, if that's what you down for, if that's what you down for, then that's what I am down for. That's what I am down for. You just need a little bit. You need some kicking. Let me give you something to kick about. Watch people actually like, and like we got something that people actually put money into. It's like it's actual, you know, it's worth. Who is next on the list? Oh, you can't see it right there. So I was like, what you mean? What you mean, bro? We got Camaraderie versus Tuna. We got Jared after that. Yeah, I gave you the I hate you, and the Chaozu came shortly after that. Yeah, it is you, camaraderie. You were in there. You were correct.
Three, two, one, go!
I really do mean that. Wow.
Yeah, that's my plan. Gotta find that developer. Find somebody who wants to hold some bags. You want to hold some bags? I don't care if you let go of it. Like I'm like, you can't let go of all the bags because we ain't having no gonna be like exit scam. But you can let go of this much of your bags. Or just give them personal bags. It's what it should be anyways. Just be personal bags. It can't be the actual bags. Like you know first anyways. You gonna make the most.
There's one part that I think I'll talk to you later about that I don't understand about crypto. Anything that I've listened to, it explains it in a way that makes sense to me. So after today's stream, hopefully it's only like 10 minutes, but if not, it is what it is. Because
Yeah. See, I will do so. You should do so. I'm talking about that. Hopefully I can help with it.
you can. I know you know the answer. I just thought that it eventually would come with me with time, that I would kind of like piece certain parts of it together, but it didn't. So.
For real. The other thing that I would love to see with it. That's aside from the DeFi thing though. I'm like, I wish I could get the Vim TV boys on my dev team. They're perfect for esports too. I'm like, shit, guys, you need to be an esports platform. Don't know what you're doing. You have not a lot of people streaming to it because there's only so many people on Steam Flat Hive, right? If they would have changed their direction a little bit more, start talking about esports. But they do now. They have their own staking on Vim, which is just it was a smart idea for them. The staking on Vim is you stake what are called gems, which you get from streaming, and the interaction with your stream, and then you use those gems to get a higher vote from the Vim platform. I'm like, that was a smart idea for your vote. Really good. Yeah, so close. Next up is Jared, aka Blaze. He is in the ring with Reti. And that's 4 for Tuna? Yeah, Tuna needs one more. And Tuna, make sure, I think you are registered in the Discord and stuff. I'm pretty sure I can hear.
Didn't you Tuna? He is. He's an adventurer. So we're good. I pinged you. Ignore the ping. I was just me checking your roles.
Like my other thing was like, quite honestly, if it fails, fuck it. You know how many coins I've seen go to 0? Fuck it. But I think it's got too many legs.
Yeah, I think it'd be alright if we got something fun. It's not great.
Yeah, I'm like, it's just already got like the issue with most of the coins is they don't have use cases. That's like with any coin, you need use cases. It's like, yeah, if you have that use case, the use case is gaming, and you can add an infinite amount of games, you're good.
And y'all kind of don't understand, man. This is like, that's like like after me and Smurf, like MMG never goes away.
Yeah, they would just be here for, that would be legacy.
It just never goes away.
We on that Apple shit.
It like seriously, it never goes away. It'll be forever etched.
Like if Amazon like started doing drone deliveries, and then AI took over the platform, Jeff Bezos no longer ran it.
Like,
That would be so smart too, because then you get like, yeah, buy-in from the biggest communities that move those pops. Yeah. All of a sudden get to dabble in all the esports.
all of a sudden you talk to
just talking to everybody. Yeah, just get to talk to everybody because you like, yeah, because you're the foundation that made this thing. It's decentralized. Like, yeah, you're controlling the forward of it. So what's up? What's up?
Yeah, so any game is like, man, we just can't fund this kind of thing. It's just like, let's talk to MMG.
Yeah.
Let's get our
some of that dividend pool. Just boom.
And then it's like, y'all see like Halo Infinite coming out, and they show the esports team, and go MLG Gaming partnered with, or MLG Gaming partnered with, and you have a little X, and you see a little arcade game.
Yeah, bruh. It's like, cause like that's the quickest way to shit on the Fortnite prize pools. The quickest. Like those were disgusting prize pools. Like you would just shit on League and Fortnite prize pools, bro. Like nothing would be considered like Dota. All of that would just like they'd be like it's nothing. These motherfuckers put up $1 billion prize pool in like 2 days.
Like, that's like, dude, y'all just don't know, man. That's like on the evening news, them going, okay, the futures of the MMG ticket coin is like that's how big that idea is.
Tuna said I'm out. Damn.
Oh man, dude.
Cherry, you are up. Yeah, I gotta do some bio searching. That's the good thing about decentralized projects and stuff, is like for them to be to let communities know that they're more legit and stuff like that. They usually make all the fucking code and stuff like that open. And so it's like, it's really finding somebody that can do this stuff and then being like, you need to copy this. Copy this shit and put our brand on it.
Oh man. Wow.
Yeah.
It's just wow, man. Like,
See. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like. I think first, I want to bring it up to our developers first. 'Cause like, if anybody. I'm like, they seem like they like money.
1, go!
They like to develop for money. And like they've learned blockchain things that I had to learn entirely. And so I'm like, yeah, you can. I know you can launch a fucking copy-paste website and fucking code of that blockchain and stuff like that, make a few adjustments to your contracts, and then it's just really just sinking into our fucking system. And like that doesn't even have to come right away. That can just be like that's just a thing of like, oh, that's the roadmap. Like you just gotta start with the copy-paste. Have a discussion with them. Got the box time.
I'm just laughing, man. Like, everybody in chat, you guys are saying nothing, man. And it's like, he just came up with this is how we solve world hunger idea.
Oh, cherry. Yeah, like the only scary thing with this type of ideas to me is like, if I don't do it, I feel like it's gonna be similar to that paper that I wrote in college. That's like, whereas like they were like, what do you think the next social media platform is gonna be? And I was like, we have instant images. It's gonna be instant video that disappears in 24 hours. And it's like, but you have to launch it in phases, and eventually you get to a feed in the middle where it's everybody's different video posts in 24 hours, aka Snapchat.
I did that with beers. I had this consumer class.
You said with beer?
Yeah. And we were sitting there and like, we had to like shoot stuff. And then it was kind of an edgy class because the guy was foreign. And so he like had a hard time kind of like speaking. And so he kind of would just appeal to certain kind of pop culture type thing. And so we had to like make it like a small marketing campaign on how we would sell a product or something. And he made us choose alcohol. I said I would make fruity beers. And like there was this like beer enthusiast who's like, no one ever buys fruity beers, bro. And I was like, yeah, but that's why you make them really good. And then after you make them really good, you market them well.
Yeah.
Like, you know, all I do is drink beer, bro. So nobody drinks those damn fruity beers. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. And it's like,
I'm like, he ain't been out to the Pacific Northwest.
2 years later, you know, it was like maybe 3 or 4 years later, you know, we started seeing like Angry Orchard beers come out and like all like
Pumpkin
I mean,
ale.
they just make it with anything now, and I'm like, yeah, I remember that day. I don't feel bad about it. That's not something I should do.
I mean, I do. Just because it was like it was a good year before it came out, like before Snapchat came out, and like before that, it was whatchamacallit. There was like this other platform to beat them to the punch, Meerkat. So I was in contact with Meerkat and stuff because I was looking for anybody who was going to be doing that type of shit. I was like, you know, you can't produce it yourself. You need to find people that are like first to the ball. And so like within a year, Meerkat came out. And so I contacted them and I actually got some work with Meerkat and stuff like that. Misha and I were in with Meerkat, but Meerkat didn't go far. But I was getting meetings with them and stuff like that. And then Snapchat came out. And then comes Snapchat and Periscope. And whatchamacallit. I tried to get in with Snapchat, and I was like, yo, this is like perfect, because like they were like exactly what I had like written in the paper and stuff like that, down to the T. And like within that, I even shared the fucking 24-hour feed thing, and so that's also why I'm pissed. Because like number one, I wrote about it in the class, and then I hit them up in this email asking about stuff like that, and like trying to get a job with them, and I mentioned the 24-hour feed, and so it's like, sure, they can come with it by themselves and shit like that, but then you also just gave them something that I actually saw come to fruition in their platform more than once. So it's like whether or not that was actually red, you gotta feel a certain way. But they didn't have it at that point, and it was like the next 2 features or 3. It was like multiple, like because like we had to go from stage 1 all the way to stage 3. And so it was like, how do you get people? And I'm like, it's new social media. You can't get people, they're not going to understand it. Like, you have to slowly move them in. Like, after they understand that they can do that, like with images, and then you can move into video. It's like my stage 2 is like when you get to do video with people and stuff like that. Like before it moves into like the full frame thing. And like, yeah, to like watch Snapchat like slowly develop all those things over like 2 years. Like similar to like, and like it wouldn't feel as bad if I didn't message them trying to get a job.
Right. Hey, I'm trying to be on the.
Yo, I'm trying. Yo, I thought about this before. Here's some other things. What's up? Like it was so eerie to my paper though, and like hadn't been like we didn't have any social media like that at the time. It was so eerie. That like I legit like at first I was like, did this professor take my shit? Cause like nothing had been out like that. We had nothing like that. Like Twitch, like live streaming and stuff like that was like not concept. Like people were not like talking about live streaming all the time. And I'm like, it's gonna get to live streaming on this bitch. Get it then. The Bowsers are out to play. No honor. Ouch. I mean, you came out with the banjo, bro. I haven't seen banjo in a while. I feel like that's been good for my health. Also, thank you for the lemon. That's mochi. Don't think that was not seen.
You were seen. I texted. You were typing.
Oh.
I thanked them.
Okay, we gotta get that audio. Run that audio feedback.
But then that would mean interrupting you.
Oh, you're so kind. Yo, he's so kind. You will be our last hope. Smurf. Oh, you know Smurf got this. Broken controller and all, bro. Come on, bro. Oh my gosh, that did not feel good though. Just tried to move down one after I jumped up. Didn't happen. Oh, like, alright, quick ball. No quick ball? Okay, right. Oh, come on, Jared. Don't do it, Jared. Come on, Jared. The uppercut though, and the pow, even it out though. Oh, not the platform. I'm like, am I gonna get hit by anything that's not this spin attack? Oh, that drift moved me out of the way for a second. I was like, ooh, that was clutch. Oh, we almost had him. Oh, should have held it. Ooh, straight to the grab. Your taunt tells me you feel some type of way about that death.
I'm angry.
Ooh, that was nasty if I got cut off. This song is one of the dopest starts like that. Damn, you're jealous. I'm like, ugh, okay. She rude. And they just went down to dun, 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 dun. Yeah, you know, I mean, if my stick wasn't all fucked up, bro, I totally had you though. You know what I'm saying? See me without the glide though. See me without that glide. When your boy able to just hit his reverse B's. Not have to worry about it getting stuck. And I can't run.
Wow.
Bowser versus Bowser match is hilarious. Just watching them chase each other for that claw. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Bowser's definitely a righty, you know? Like, does he do any left-hand action? Now I'm looking for some left-hand action. Yeah, you got that little low left-hand jab. Thank you, camaraderie. Show me that left hand. I think the dopest thing would be like giving current ticket holders that supply of tickets. That's the pre-mine.
My brain doesn't go there. My
Oh my
brain
God.
goes to you doing that and then making a bunch of child like stars type of thing and like poisoning them.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's like that's instantly where my mind goes. 'Cause you're rewarding them an awful lot.
Oh my God. Potentially. Yeah. And if they do anything with it, you know how our community is. It's like their tokens for Smash. All right. Like this is referring to the lemons before. The tokens for Smash. All right. Yeah. It's like, guys, you need to move your tokens. You need to move their. I'm just sure there's just thousands and thousands of tokens out there. It's not being used. It hurts. Oh my God. You have no idea, like the stuff that our community just let happen. People are so pissed about any project that does that on like on Twitter and stuff. They're like, no, how did this happen? I'm like, we like actually like you had months with us. It's funny. It's funny. Blaze got that. That's 5 for Mr. Blaze. 1,000 tickets.
I'm rewarding them. You earned your tickets, friend. Are you gonna reset the score again?
Yes. I'm like, I feel like next time maybe just see, I was still thinking about it, and I was like, because I wasn't sure like your entire structure and stuff, but I was like, yeah, I guess if somebody has 10 and they win, the person who has the second most would just count for 5, and if somebody has 3, then that could count too for 3.
Oh. The way
do it that way, but
the way I do it is I like to reward people who won on the hill already. So I break it down by their streaks, actually, which is how I came up with how we get second and third. So, like, if someone reaches 5, if there are other people that have reached 5 or more and haven't won, they would have like a best of 3 or something for second place.
yeah.
You know, and then if somebody had 3 or more, then they would battle it out for third place. And if there's nobody and there's just like a clean sweep and nobody hits any streaks, then I kind of just reset it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that works too. But yeah, I think I might, the next one I might try the, just first to 10. And then, again, if they get to 10 and somebody else has gotten, 6, then that person would count for 5. That would be second. First and second will be taken care of. And if nobody has gotten to 3, then it continues for third place. And like if somebody is already at 3 or more, then they take third.
Right.
But yeah, just want to see how that feels with flow, and time flow and stuff.
Jared, no, you took second place. I've already sent you your reward. So now you're full remove, my friend.
You're in the big leagues, Yankee means.
So what are we doing now? We're fighting for third. So it's the first to 3 now. I've reset everybody's score. I've removed the winner. I mean, I'm listening to the stream. I can hear myself.
Yeah, that's the infinite you hear, the other voice. It is the,
Thanks, man. Correct. I've adjusted the hill. We are good.
Yeah.
As you said, Blaze, if you wouldn't mind watching on stream.
Three, two, one, go!
We're in for a bite. I mean, Gurnberry bike. That's fair. Cause like, you know, when you put on that leprechaun voice, what they gonna know? Hey, I'm calling this one in favor of Cherry. YT Cherry.
Pick your brain a little bit. We would make tickets just a token.
Yeah, it would be a token.
Okay, so you were talking about how tickets change the price, and I was like, no, I don't think that's a good thing. And I was like, wouldn't we just make it a token?
Yeah, nah, just put out tokens.
Your idea is a great idea, dude. It's just like, you just think about it, and it's like...
And it's just like it starts to actually become like, again, like, even if it drops to, but this is my thing with it. Say the value, technically, the value of the token drops to 0 on like the market or something, which I don't think that would happen, but if the value drops to 0, you still have utilization of the ticket. You still have utilization within, like, it doesn't, it just still has value. It's like you just still have this use case for the ticket where it's still being pegged at whatever the fuck we're pegging it at. And, like, I guess like the thing then is like, yeah, we just have to farm the tickets that we like, you know, we do just like anybody else. Like we have to farm the tickets that we're giving out, because there's total supply of tickets. Instead of like currently how we do it, where it's, we can, you know, we have that add min button. And
yeah, you pull from the
we pull from nowhere, but we couldn't just pull from nowhere. We'd have to wait for our farm for the day. People would know legit this is how much we have in tickets and we still reward the value of tickets. But yeah. It's just like, yeah. I feel like it's harder for some communities to see too, because like they're, you know, more fresh with things, and like I'm thinking of like, you know, the price of a match could be 0.002. like is the cost of a match. Is the cost of if the total cost of like, depending on what the setup is, like if the total cost of whatever token or coin you're using is like $100. Yeah, money in a making matches is fractional. It's fractional. You want an entire coin, and that's just the case of like when I see projects and like how they set like how they would get a higher value on their token or whatever. It's usually the case of, and I mean it just makes sense logistically because like say for Bitcoin, like Bitcoin started off with like worth pennies and stuff, like 15 cents or something like that, because it's 21 million supply and it drips slow as fuck, and you gotta do all this stuff with your computer to fucking get it to drip. It was way harder back then too. Like now people can just like hook up like you know, their fucking cards and stuff like that. You have to do more. So like, but it's still a slow drip for that amount. Like you end up spending like the cost for mining now really is your power at your house. Like you need a nice strong graphics card and it's gonna cost you however many thousands of dollars in power. And so hopefully you make, you know, if you're mining for 0.5 Bitcoin, hopefully the cost of Bitcoin is more than $1,000. Makes sense. But yeah, in this case it would just be, you know, and that's like in the case of Bitcoin being with the 21 million, it's like the total amount of Bitcoin that'll ever exist. So like I just saw a project recently as an example where they have their total supply on Ethereum at like 1,200 will ever be of this coin. And it's totally like technically like a governance token. It's their first governance token on this platform. But it's going to be a total supply of 1,200 I think. And so the drip from it, like for farming, is like even if you put 2 Ethereum in or something like that, and you whatever, you know, what are you gonna make per week? 0.5? Because only 1 is gonna be staked via the entire network, or you know, mined for via the entire network for a whole week. So the most that you would get is like some fraction of that. AKA if $1 million went into that, like it's the price of the coin would be insane. And so that's just like a thought of like, yeah. It's totally just you just you're playing zeros. That's how many zeros do I want to play with? And what's that supply? Which is also why when you see, just as education for folks, when you see coins that have like low value, or if you're like looking up coins and stuff like that, and you're like, oh, this coin is just like, you know, it's worth pennies. And maybe people are like talking about, oh, this coin is super valuable and stuff like for example, Tron. People, super valuable and this and that, blah, 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 but it's worth pennies. Why? Because Tron's total supply is a lot higher than Bitcoin's total supply. Bitcoin's total supply is 21 million. These other coins have like huge total supplies and stuff like that, or like or it's infinity. It's like to be judged by the contract at a later time. But that's how the price of coins is actually determined. Other than the market being like, listen to that, but you can have shitty coins in the market, the worst coin ever, you know, and it still be worth $500, and people buy into it because they're buying a fraction of that coin for $500. It doesn't really matter, you know. But if you get a full one, fuck. That's where shit pays off. Like the last example of that on Tron was like Pearl, which is a coin that went up to $7,000. Pearl went up to cost of 1 Pearl went up to $7,000. And if you got in on it early on Tron, some people were like had like half a Pearl, 2 Pearl, and then the shit went up to $7,000 a Pearl. Another example of that on Ethereum is a coin that's actually worth more than Bitcoin. There is a coin that's worth more than Bitcoin. What? Bitcoin's not the priciest currency? It's not. Bitcoin is not the priciest cryptocurrency. It's not. Bitcoin has the largest market cap. But the priciest cryptocurrency is, whatchamacallit, YFI. Worth $31,000 at its high. Yes. Some people had more than 1 YFI from staking and stuff. If you had these coins, you got instantly rich. Because the people that staked, like, and this is why you get instantly rich. Because like, there's some people that, you know, you just had a big come up. Maybe you were close to having 1 full coin. Maybe you had half of one or something like that. Maybe you had a full one. But other people with bags, people with actual bags, like when I was talking earlier about people moving like 20, 40 in Ethereum and being like it's like nothing to them because they're about to move 20 more to another project. People with these big bags that got into these projects, and a lot of times on Ethereum and conversations is being looked at as like the elitist platform almost, and like Tron is like for everybody. And I say that because what are known as gas prices, or like the fee for transactions on Ethereum, which goes to the miners, are extremely high to get in, and especially when you're trying to get into these platforms that do like you get dividends on them and stuff like that. A fee to get into the one platform that went up to 31,000. Well, part of the reason it went up to 31,000 is because to get on that platform is like fucking, if you're moving like one Ethereum. So like, what was that, like at its high over the last month, like maybe $400 some dollars? It would have cost you like $50 to move that 1 Ethereum onto the platform. You'd have lost how much of your fucking token to move it? And you needed something. And so if you were moving that 1 Ethereum, you needed to have that other Ethereum in the bag to supply for that $50 or something like that. And a lot of people were figuring that out. And so if you didn't have that other $50 in the bag, then the transaction failed. AKA they took $50 from your Ethereum in the bag. And then you found out that you had to put another Ethereum in the bag. And now you have enough to pay for the transaction to go through. So yeah, some of the platforms, and that's why people are liking Tron so much, which is what I'm looking at. So it's like there's still the dividends, all that stuff, but it's the fees for transactions is like, it's pennies. It's like way less. Ethereum is expensive as fuck, and you make good dividends on Ethereum. Most of the reason why is because it's big money moving around on Ethereum. You're not getting into it unless you're moving a certain amount of Ethereum around. Like you're not moving 0.025 Ethereum and getting into like staking on one of these platforms. You wasted your money. you need to move 2-3 Ethereum. That's $1,200 easy. Like, that's money. That's a lot of money moving. But on Tron, what makes it beautiful is that it's a lot of money moving, and the reason why they have, you know, comparable money moving is because more people can get into it. More people, it's accessible to more. If it's cost fucking pennies for a transaction, the most you gotta wait for is your fucking wallet to earn energy again, or stake some more energy so that you can make that transaction and pay more like you would have on Ethereum. Then a lot more people can transact.
Let's do that again sometime.
Oh, she did that break shield. I feel her in there with the Sonic though. Realizing. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen those rings. I was like, those are the tuna colored rings. And if it's like the light blue, the gold rings. It's one more. Camaraderie, would you want it? Do you want that opportunity? It's either me or Camaraderie.
I will ping him. I don't know.
I mean,
Will he need to?
sure. Oh, come on. I mean, you want me to get him? I mean, I go in there and get him. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go in there with that confidence and get him until you get me. But right, even though I've said that right there, right before I go into the match, I'm going to go in there and get him. Get that sleep deprivation in. Hey, without a little bit, I wouldn't have learned so much about DeFi. And just like seeing the bigger projects and the stability of them and stuff like that. Quite honestly, when you got a fucking DEX, it's just any DEX out there. If it's a sustainable swap / DEX, and it's decentral, people want it. It don't matter. They want as many as possible. You want as many as possible so they can never be shut down. They want it. Believe, Peter. You're doing it, Peter. Give him a little bit of that sleepy Joe. When you lay on the ground for a second, let him get close to you. A little bit of that sleepy Joe. Okay, they got sloppy.
Wow, he grabbed me.
That's a nice ledge play happening. Oh, okay. I was like, I know you gotta go in. choosing to take the shell on the inside versus getting. I mean, if you'd have landed if you'd have grabbed ledge, that down kick the Bowser, you're gonna definitely kill him. You can only grab ledge once. And if you didn't know and you've been getting fucked on ledge, you're a newbie on Smash Bros, now you know. We do have quite some, you know, we got people that are new coming in and stuff like that, and I noticed that from TikTok and stuff, and people hit me up and they're like, yeah, I'm new. Totally new to this game. I'm like, yeah, you need to know stuff like that. Grab the ledge once, you're good. You need to get off there. You need to get out of there in like 2 seconds. Grab the ledge a second time. Like, just because you wanted to be dead. Get off the ledge. Let go. Run! Yeah, no, you would get messed up by like pretty much any attack.
That parry though.
That was almost too easy.
Tuda! Coming in third place today. Yeah, Tuda. Tuda! Congratulations.
We got 500 bits.
You're in the money. Alright, congratulations. I think to wrap this up, I'm just gonna, I know we usually do, you know, we do the one things if we didn't have a long enough event, but I think we ran a decent time today. So I'm gonna put a little something in the chest for you guys. Give you some incentive. Play with it. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna open up this chest in about 5 more seconds after saying that I'm gonna open this chest. Just give you guys the full Monty. Lay it down. Roll, bruh. Chest is open. We're distributing the rewards. Claim that thing. You got 30 seconds to do so. Like a little widget too. I'm gonna put that on this page next time. Or do I even have it? I might already have it, honestly. I have all these other ones down here that just aren't turned on. Yeah, this one says tidy chest because they were like broken for a while. I don't know if it's still broken. It might be a new one. I might need to update it. Got camaraderie and Team Duck coming through for them lemons. Use them wisely. Yeah, that concludes our event for the day. If you played, if you were just popping in, this is our King of the Hill event. We do this every Wednesday, holiday and family permitting. It just means that your boys got lives. And yeah, it's usually a $5 prize. We've been moving that prize, wrapping that into our ticket system so that you can earn tickets for that prize instead. Because the tickets got some nice utility. You can hold those. You can play other players to earn more. So it's not, you're not just holding that $5. You can actually increase it. Yeah, or you can just cash it out to that prize. You got enough. But it's a nice way for us to spread out the love in the community, spread out the rewards. So we're loving it. Don't mess with me, McDonald's. I ain't mean it that way. Infinite, you got anything to say before we take off?
No, man. Oh well, at the end of the month, we have
Oh yeah.
Our next blockchain event.
27.
I have announced it, even though it's posted. I'll do that after this because I was supposed to do it Monday.
I'm gonna start making TikToks about it. I've been making silly TikToks lately. I've been making sillies.
But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you know, we on blockchain number 2. As you guys know, that is our sub event. It's new and improved. The ticket buy-in for that is 300 tickets. Cause Smurf's a nice guy. I wanted it higher, but you know, he was like, nah, player. But yeah, we'll see you guys there. And have a good day.
Those. Oh, yeah, I really gotta do something about that timer. I forgot to turn it off. You guys